I've got my own little shorthand for keeping notes because I try to. It's a challenge for me to take notes and
listen,
keep
and
track,
pay
and
attention
also
and
pay
everything at the
attention
same
to
time.
what Corey's saying. So I try to
Sounds right.
important things. T plus, T circle equals time.
Oh my god, my cat's cute, everyone. Pay attention to my cat.
Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
I'm Joe, and that's Baymax.
I'm Shannon.
All right, so
Thanks, guys. That's the podcast.
yep. All right, let's
Till next time, I'm
play some
Joe.
Warcraft.
God, I forgot about that.
Can we really
I-
talk
I,
about
ins-
that?
I, ins-
Actually,
I
I-
installed it last night so I can play it when I get home.
Today is also the last day for the Disintegration beta.
Well, that was a really good beta.
I installed it. I haven't touched it.
I never got it. I don't think so.
I haven't installed it. I don't
I
even
thought the 31st was the last
But I
day.
did
I thought
get-
today was the first day.
I like how
The one I saw was 28th and 29th.
Did you get a different beta than I did? We may have been gotten into different sections of the beta.
That could be.
So starts the 28th, ends the 30th. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Ends the 29th Pacific time. It ends at 3 a.m. on the 30th Pacific time.
Gotcha.
So
well,
it does end on the 30th, but in like 2 hours.
right,
Cool,
but
I'm adding
also, but then the 31st through February 1st is open.
Oh yeah.
So, but anyway, so yeah, I got that installed and everything like that. Actually, I'm gonna talk about that for a second. So I got that installed. The beta's through Steam. So, figured out the issue with Destiny last night.
There was an
finally.
issue with Destiny.
So,
Well, first of all, what was the issue?
let me get
Nick
to
couldn't
that.
get the game to start. It was stuck in a boot loop.
Okay.
Yeah, could not get the game to start. Like, I would click it, it would pop up, and then it would just shut down. Pop up, shut down. Like I couldn't get it to actually like load anything. Like it wouldn't even like go full screen. Like I would see the Destiny logo appear at the bottom, and then it would disappear, and there was nothing going on.
Yep.
So eventually went through, looked at it, looked online, was trying to find issues, and they were like, "Oh yeah, basically you need to update it." So I went into Steam, and it said it had an update.
I'm just
That's a lot of work.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's a lot of work,
No, I'm
man.
kidding.
So it was like, this needs to update. So I was like, okay, fine, update, whatever. Then it was like, well, it can't update because it needs to verify the files. Okay, right click, verify files.
I had an issue with that real quick. Sorry, with ESO.
Yeah.
When I downloaded ESO, it loaded the launcher or the is it the launcher where it then patches?
Yeah.
Downloaded half of the patch. Said there's an issue. We can't download this file. Now we have to verify all of the files. Shut down, and then literally took like an hour and a half to verify what had already been downloaded before we download the second half.
So with mine,
fuck?
every time it finished verifying, it was like, okay, we found the 3 files you need and what the issue was. We are downloading those 3 files now. It'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Finish those 5 minutes. Hey, we found the 3 files you needed, so we're going to download those 3 files. It'll take 5 minutes. And it did that like probably 8 times.
Cookie recipe.
And so I was trying to play with them, and about that time they were just like, you know what, we're gonna get off of here. We're tired. It was what, 3:30?
Yeah, it was like almost 4 a.m.
Yeah, it was almost 4.
The show's really good.
And so we're sitting there,
One episode like 20.
and so it's doing this loop and loop and loop and loop and loop and loop. Finally, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I saw something online that said, uninstall Destiny, uninstall Steam, reinstall Destiny, should fix your problem. Uninstalled Destiny, uninstalled Steam, reinstalled Steam, started installing Destiny. Great, it was doing its thing. Shut my monitor off, went upstairs. Forgetting that
You're using the metric system, not Imperial.
forgetting that
What?
I'm running low on 3.0 plugs on my computer. Therefore, my external hard drives are plugged in through my monitor. By turning off my monitor, that cut access to my hard drives.
Oh,
And so Steam,
fuck.
which is installed on my external hard drive, not Destiny, which is installed on my C drive,
oh,
it-
fuck.
force closed Steam because it no longer had the hard drive that Steam was on. So got up this morning.
So it's literally like,
nothing
hey,
was done.
download Steam. I'm just gonna plug this.
No, download Destiny. But yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But,
So I was like,
yeah.
all right, I got home from Cracker Barrel, went, turned it on. As soon as I turned it on, it pops up D drive, G drive. I was like,
Fuck.
Yep.
so went back into it, told it to install Steam, or told it to install Destiny. Fine, whatever. I've got fast internet. It took like 9-10 minutes.
Have you ever heard of an internal drive?
That's what I have my game on.
I know you have like 18 external drives.
Yeah.
Not really.
Anyway.
You got like 6.
That's
That's a legitimate.
Every
I think you
internal
really have
drive
6.
I've had outside of my solid state has failed within 2.5-3 years.
All your internal drives have failed like that?
Yeah.
Yes, my external drives I've never.
He's had 2 that failed.
I still have an external drive that I have owned since 2007, and it has been plugged in and.
With that said, though, wasn't the first one that failed? Wasn't that the drive that shipped with the actual computer?
Yeah.
Because that one wasn't Western Digital. I don't think.
So
If it was, it wasn't
I've got 2 drives in my current computer, one analog, one solid state, both of them from the first computer I ever built in like 08.
Did you build them though?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, did you use like Western Digital Black or anything?
The analog is a WD Blue,
Blue.
and then
I
and
was-
then the solid state I bought in 2010, and it's a Samsung.
Is it?
Yeah, it's one of the 860 Evos.
So my solid state I've never had any issues with. That one can, take a lick and keep on ticking, all that fun stuff. It shipped with a Seagate. That thing crapped out on me in about
Seagate
3
right
years,
now.
a little under 3 years. So I bought a Western Digital Green, and the green went out after about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years,
Why'd you buy a green?
because
It was
it was
cheap.
ridiculously cheap.
Greens are for
Yeah. Greens are
static storage.
Yeah.
Greens are for failing.
Basically. But my my two
No, green
Western
is for
Digital
go.
externals, one being 4 terabytes, one being 8 terabytes.
Can we just buy Nick a new computer, please?
I'm working on it.
Please, just
I
working on
I,
Okay,
I
I'll
tried.
make you a deal. We buy him a new computer, but because we have to buy it, we're getting him a Mac, so he can't play any games.
that would
Video
that,
editing.
that would cost more money.
We'll get him an eBay one from like '97, one of the big blue ones.
The iMac.
The iMac G3
Yeah.
that I literally looked at buying a grape one of last night, and they're only $100, and I was like, I should totally buy one of these just to decorate my room.
Anyway, back to the story. So, get Destiny 2 installing. It's doing its thing. 99 or 90, 98, 99.
Power goes out.
Sorry, we can't install this game because a file is locked down. See Steam's website for details.
The fuck does that mean?
Okay, went to Steam's website. Okay, that could mean this, or this.
I feel like there's
Nope,
probably
nope,
like
nope,
four
nope,
things.
nope, nope, nope,
Hold
nope, 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 nope. Hey, guess what? Your antivirus thinks that the game is actually a virus and it put something into quarantine. Quarantine. Reinstate that file.
Quarantine. Now.
Everything works.
Which one's the porn? Okay, no, Destiny. That's that one.
I had 2 files in quarantine.
One was
Both of them were necessary files for Steam, and Steam couldn't open games without those 2 files.
This is why I just don't have antivirus on my computer. Like,
See, here's my thing.
I just
I used to have McAfee, but McAfee is
McAfee's almost a virus in itself.
Same with Norton.
right.
I mean-
yeah,
Well, hold on.
Pat's getting old, man.
that's good.
I don't know
High
sports,
five.
but I got that joke. I'll give you that. That was good. Knowing your audience, we know very little about sports, but we at least know who Pat McAfee
Yes,
is.
we do.
Anyway, no. So
That was fantastic.
so McAfee is pretty much a virus
Fucking
all in
barf.
itself. So got rid of McAfee. Went to Norton. Guess what? Norton seems to have a problem with downloading video game cracks.
Everything.
Well, no.
No, I can explain that. I actually do have actual explanation on that because I have researched that. The problem is video game cracks. What it uses to crack the games is
Yes.
literally a Trojan virus.
Yes.
So it is finding it.
Yes.
That's what it is.
I'm waiting. I see the cogs turning over there.
No.
You've got like 4 lined up and ready to
No,
go for
I
this.
was one subtle one.
But no, it's one of those where like whenever I had Norton, I would download or I would allegedly download torrents of games, and then I couldn't play the
Allegedly.
games because allegedly Norton thought I was trying to do something illegal and it would stop me. So I switched to AVG because AVG has zero qualms with any of that apparently.
AVG, illegal stuff, totally.
Totally fine. Steam, fuck those 2 files in particular.
Or
Which is funny because
or-
the guy that made McAfee is literally like a convicted murderer that's like fled the country, but you know he doesn't like
yeah,
illegal.
John
stuff.
McAfee's fucking weird.
Dude, that guy's fucking,
He's fucking
crazy.
weird.
He's crazy.
So I have not used an antivirus software in
Yeah.
probably 8 years.
Yeah.
The
I
only
will
software
say-
I use is Windows Defender and Malwarebytes.
I don't even know. How to use that.
So
Just 'cause I never figured out how to turn on Windows Defender.
I have Windows Defender and I have Malwarebytes, and then I use AVG to kind of like
It's
keep a
it's
track of
plan
stuff.
B. It's just
Well,
morning after pill.
Basically.
Yes.
But I specifically have AVG for my alleged torrent addiction. So but now that I don't really do that anymore, I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna uninstall
You
it.
allegedly.
Allegedly don't really do it as much anymore. So like it got to the point where like
I allegedly believe you.
every time that a new television series would come out, like episodes, it would allegedly automatically download the new episode so that way I could watch it the next day because this is before we had access to like Hulu, Netflix, all that.
Oh, I mistyped a letter.
That sounds right. But no, anyway, so yeah, after multiple hours of troubleshooting this bullshit, my thing was the problem.
LimeWire is love. LimeWire is
Oh,
life.
this is true. This is true. I have to agree with you, Joey. 100%.
Nick and I had a like 20-minute conversation with Corey at Cracker Barrel where every single word was its own text.
Oh yeah, like no, you.
I sent him a text and it was literally just spelled out his name in each individual text, and I just said Shannon, hi. And then I
So what have
fucking
you been
missed the
playing?
O and I typed I. And I was like, motherfucker, it's already sent.
Well, not Destiny the last couple days. Oddly enough,
I got a couple random things. Too.
I mean, I've been playing Destiny before this. I've been watching
I have
one
something to
metric
talk
fuck
about.
ton of Critical Role.
Nice.
And then oddly
You ready
enough,
for Gen Con yet, or are you not ready, caught up yet?
that's still an open wound, man.
Joe,
Like,
your ass is fucking walking home.
you're sticking your thumb in that bullet wound and just turning, like.
There's
Anyway,
another joke I want to make, but
Bring it out, come
we're
on.
the air.
Come on,
It
bring
has
it.
nothing to do with anyone here.
Might as well say it.
No, I'm not.
anyway,
You know, the camera can only see above the table, and it'd be very easy for me to shank you underneath the table and catch a kidney.
no big deal. Anyway, oh yeah, because literally everything that it catches under the table is
Mm-hmm.
blocked by
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, no. So also though I've been playing mobile games a little bit just because of
I saw on Discord you were playing Call of Duty Mobile.
I was because
Now, what was the reasoning? You said you played Call of Duty Mobile. That
I
you
was
told
I was wait, hold on.
that you told like me and Alberto and Mike Cole.
Oh, because I have no reason for being good at anything Call of Duty, and Call of Duty Mobile, I still have yet to finish a match not in the top 2.
There's an FPS that
I'm good at.
Nick isn't at the bottom of the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's really weird. I'm still not used to it. Like literally, I haven't played it in probably I haven't played it since season 2 started and season 3 started not too long ago.
That means nothing to anybody here.
Sorry,
Hold
talk
on.
about seasons.
Hold on.
I need to talk about Apex. Don't let me
We're,
forget.
we're gonna get to that. Anyway, like it's been almost an entire season since I've played, and I was literally pooping, and I was just like,
I was literally pooping.
and I was
Not
just like I want to
Like it was literally.
I want to play a
coming
game,
out
but this
of
is gonna
my
be
asshole.
taking a little bit longer than just like one thing of like Clash Royale or something. So like I just turned on Call of
Please,
Duty
Clash
Mobile.
Royale.
Huh?
You're such a basic bitch.
Well, no, I'm using that as an example.
Hey, let me use this example of a game I've never played before.
I played. Let me put it this way: I've played Clash Royale. I haven't played Clash Royale since I had to pick your drunk ass up at the hookah bar.
Ooh.
But that'd be like me saying like I got shit and like it's gonna be longer than like 2 games of like Candy Crush. Do you play Candy Crush? No, but I've heard it's short.
But no, so I was just like, whatever. I'll log in, do one game. I thought I did pretty decent, but I was like, man, I haven't played this in so long.
Clash Royale at the
No. He's talking about the.
No, I played Clash Royale because this asshat and Drake got me to download the game
That is right.
at the hookah bar.
I forgot about
At the hookah bar. Anyway,
Well, I was there.
no. That was the
Oh,
last
okay.
time I played it. Was in that area of time. But anyway,
Yeah, it was like. Yeah.
years ago. It was years ago.
Like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. Anyway, no. So I was like,
That's cool shit.
I'm doing all right. My team barely won, and then it goes through, and I had 21 kills, and next closest to me had 15 kills, and I was like,
How many did you
I
get?
shouldn't 21.
Damn.
I was like, I shouldn't be putting up Shannon
to
numbers.
50?
Huh?
First one to 50?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
First one to 50. I had 21 myself.
You should
You
never
had
have
9 plus 10.
42% of the kills
Dude, no, that's what I've been saying.
at any point.
Don't at me, bro. But yeah, no. So yeah, I was playing that, but also I started playing something called Idle Champions,
I've actually
The
heard
Forgotten
this
Realms.
Fun.
Forgotten Realms. Yeah, it's basically a game where it's a side scroller where you just tap on the screen, and every time you tap, you do damage to whatever is closest to what you're tapping, and then you have characters that have like a turn order, and they do damage and everything like that. And then enemies are walking across, and every time you kill an enemy, you get coins. Every time you get so many coins, you can add another.
It's one of those AFK style games.
Yeah. And I was like, this is Forgotten Realms, whatever. I'll try it out. And I was like, this is the dumbest thing ever. And then the other day, I was like, I'll give it another shot. And I turned it on. It was like, oh, hey, you've been AFK for this many days. Here's 28 billion coins. I was like, oh, because it plays while you're away.
Oh, that's right. That's the
So-
whole point of it. Duh.
Right. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Level up. And I just started leveling everything up and then like leveled everything. I was like, this is really cool. Okay, start the next campaign. You start back at square one.
Got him.
Nah, and then I just turned it off, put it in my pocket. A couple days later, pull it out, look at it. I've got another 25 billion coins, and I just spend them all real quick, and then beats the campaign, and then starts back at square, and it just keeps basically.
I got
doing that.
mad playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu
Okay.
because this actually makes sense. This fits in. So I was in Pallet Town and
The first
was like,
town.
yeah, and was like, oh hey, I'm gonna do like fucking play, and then like I was headed to the second town, and I stopped. I don't remember why, but I was like, I can't keep playing. No, because I went out and bought it at midnight, and I was like, I have to work the next day. Like I can't stay up all night playing this. So I transferred Pikachu into my Pokeball Go Plus,
Okay.
and I took him with me to work.
Okay.
And you couldn't take him back.
2 days. No. Had him in my Pokeball Plus for 2 days because I had to work.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then I got back on the game 2 days later and was like, oh, I need to play this. I haven't played it yet. Got back on, transferred Pikachu in. It fucking bumped him to like level 56. I'm in Pallet Town, and then I just walked through the game. I was like, well, that's a fucking oversight.
Here's another slight problem. I did the exact same thing without transferring my Pikachu into the Pokeball Go Plus.
Oh, really? Wait, what?
That game is so easy. I walked through it
Oh,
with
is it?
zero issues.
Is it?
Like
I remember fucking Yellow
I-
being hard.
I finished that game and didn't white out once.
That's insane. The problem with Yellow is the fact of it's like, oh, hey, the first gym leader is Rock. We're going to give you the one thing that can't even touch it.
But by that point in time, I had Pound
I had Mew by that
or
point.
Tackle. Oh well, obviously you have Mew.
Had both of those.
Did we see that? Did you guys see that that's launching? Does anyone care that that's launching? I'm happy. Pokemon Home is launching in February. It is $3. You will be able
$3 a year, $3 a month.
$3 a year.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
will be able.
100%.
I think that's what it
Take my
says,
money.
$3 a year. You
I
will
was
be
gonna say
able to
the
transfer.
last one was like 5.
You will
I
be
thought.
able to get. I thought it said 3. Maybe it used to be 3. Now it's 5. Maybe that's what it was. But anyway, you will be able to use a app on your phone to transfer everything from Pokebank over to the Switch. As long as they are, you can move them into Pokemon Home. You can move them from Home into Switch as long as they're in either the Gala region or if they were in Kanto. And then you'll be able to move everything back and forth.
Pokemon Home is $3 a month, $5 for
month,
3
okay.
months, or $16 for a year.
It's still not bad.
$16 for a year. That's not bad at all.
But they did state once you move them from 3DS to Pokebank,
You
from
cannot
Pokemon
go back
Bank
to 3DS.
Yeah, once they're in home, they're there.
Yeah,
You will never be able to put them back on 3DS.
correct.
So it was very sure, do not do this unless you are ready to do this.
Yep.
But that means that now I'm going to get back on like Soul Silver and just fucking transfer everybody through. Thanks, Mickey. That got us a copyright strike.
Shannon, you said you had stuff you've been playing.
Yeah, obviously I've been playing some Destiny.
Really?
But a couple random things. Humble Bundle had a sale.
Ooh,
Wait,
Oh, you were telling me about this at the bar the other night.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
this sounds really cool. I haven't looked
So
into
I
it.
bought-
need to.
2 games on the Humble Bundle sale. One I'd already played. One I had never played, and doesn't sound like anything I would ever play. I'll start with the one that's more obvious, actually, and I'll go to that one. I bought Doom 3 BFG Edition.
Because it's an amazing fucking game.
Yeah, except for what I came to realize, and I totally forgot until buying it again, and realized the BFG Edition, it lets you have your flashlight out at the same time.
And it cuts down on the horror. 100%.
it does. Because that
They
game
really
is...
hated that about that.
Yeah. So yeah, because in the original version of it, on the original Xbox, it was like you can either have your flashlight out and you can see what you're doing, or you can have your gun out. So,
Fuck.
but I bought that. I went through.
Yeah, I played it.
I played it for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So just getting back into that, getting ready for Doom Eternal. But other thing I bought was Wreckfest.
How is it?
Fantastic. Some of the most
Is
fun
it?
I've ever had playing a game. Oh my gosh. I don't play racing games. A, because most of the time they don't interest me. B, I'm trash at them. But boy, is Wreckfest a bundle of fun. Oh my gosh. Just the Demolition Derby, there was just some like...
See, that's why, like, I really don't play a lot of racing games, but I tend to like the more arcadey stuff. But hands down, the most fun with racing games I've ever had is Burnout.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
See, that's the only one I ever played.
Right.
And that's the only one I ever really liked. But this one, like, they have races, so you can upgrade your cars. And they have regular races. They have dirt tracks,
Yeah.
asphalt tracks, things like that. But they also have the silly stuff that everybody could join in and have fun with. Like, there's a mode where you can play. It's just everybody's on lawnmowers, and they're just
Oh
like
my God.
rocket powering each other. And you're in there like this like a death arena with like super high walls and stuff that's going all the way around. And you're just like hitting people. And people are just like flying up these lawnmowers going like 100
That sounds
miles an hour.
amazing.
Yeah, and then I was also playing a couple other maps. Like one of the other really, really good maps on there was just called like Death Loop or something. And it's a figure 8 track. So there's no like, you can go left or right. It doesn't matter. Like there's no actual like you have to go this direction. But right in the middle of the track, there's this huge loop-de-loop. But how you get on it is you have to go up a ramp. And there's like a wedge. There's like a hole where you go up the ramp to get onto the loop to come back around, and you feed yourself back to the loop to keep going to the map. Well, if you have a bunch of people playing like we did, we had like 16 people online playing this. People are going up the loop, coming around, and as they're coming to go into the loop, there's people jumping on the loop, and there's people like just like sawing people in half, like going like into the car, like going just like ridiculous speeds around the loop, and it's just like I don't know. The destruction was very, very realistic
Dude,
and very well done.
I will say, listening to this is really making me want to play Chase.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you and I are the only two here that have played that.
So
that game was fantastic.
It was like
Remind
a
me, I
stunt
need to
car
go back
racing.
to Wreckfest because
Yeah.
I actually something cool about Wreckfest happened at work.
Well, I was just gonna say, Chase was a really cool game, and this is reminding me a lot of it. The way you're talking, and one of our favorite things was they have a multiplayer. So basically, there was a campaign mode where you played through, and you're a stunt driver, and you have to do all these different stunts at these different times, and that's
but
that.
hold on,
But-
one cool thing was it was literally you're doing stunt scenes with cars from actual movies.
Oh,
So like, what was the old gangster movie? It was literally in my head until I started talking. Untouchables.
Yeah. There's a scene from The Untouchables where
Yeah.
there's
Showing
like
Deathloop right now.
changing everything.
oh, you watching? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, the best feature of the game though was they had a multiplayer mode where you would be dropped into this basically like this open world track. That I say open world. It for the time it was a huge fucking map. But and you would have game modes like tag and that kind of shit that were fucking amazing. And this sounds exactly like that, where like you can just spend hours like just fucking around with the multiplayer game.
The
modes.
demolition is just so much fun, and there was just like there's stupid stuff in there. Like we were playing one mode where it was like the person that was the host unlocked all the cars, and you could just be whatever you wanted.
The Lunar New Year sale still going on.
I was a bus, like a school bus.
There you go.
Somebody was a tractor combine, and like half of the like there were some bots in it as well too, and they were lawnmowers, and it was just the funniest thing. See people just get like chewed up by this combine, like just getting run over, and just like they're just like speed bumps on the road, and they're people. But then like I would get like I couldn't go very fast, but when I hit people, it would like tumble and like knock them over. But like then I would have like 3 people in cars come up and hit me and just like flip me over on my side. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. It was not something I usually play. And
Looks like a blast.
I was gonna say I get it. I have a.
I bought it on.
15% off.
I bought it on Humble Bundle on the winter or was winter sale, something like that,
Yeah,
for like $14 or something like that.
Because the Lunar sale's going on right now.
Maybe it was a winter sale then. Maybe I caught the end of the winter sale.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the two.
I was gonna say because
I've seen both in my head. I can't remember which one was first.
because
but
the
yeah.
Lunar sale's still going on right now, and when I look
I think
it up,
that's the
it's
newer
got,
one now that I think about it.
Yeah. 'Cause
But totally
yeah.
worth it. So much fun.
So, cool story about the game.
Cool story, bro.
Guy came into my work and was like, the day it came out, and was like, "Hey, I'm here to get Wreckfest," and I was just like, I literally remember laughing. I was like, seriously? Because he was like, "I want to get a game," and I was like, "Okay, like what you get?" And I think because it came out near something, I don't remember what it was.
August. It was August of last year
What was
on
the
console.
Was it near? Was that Call of Duty?
It'd been October. Call of Duty's October.
Okay, I just remember I was
that
like,
was
"Oh, like
25th.
you getting this?" And he was like, "No, Wreckfest," and I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah. I've heard some good things. You not heard anything good about it?" And I was like, "I heard nothing about it. I didn't even know it was a game until today." And he was like, "Oh, cool, yeah. My band did 3 of the songs on the soundtrack." And I was like, "What?" He's apparently signed to a local record label here in
Oh
Indy.
yeah, but yeah. Then that was kind of the cool thing that was super random was I hadn't heard any of the songs on it. All the soundtrack is like not big names,
Interesting.
but it's literally all stuff that I would listen to. I'm like, I don't know this.
But
yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it's all like heavy metal. There's some screaming. There's other rock, and then at random times when you're like doing car customization, it's like dubstep and shit. And you're like, what's going on?
Huh.
Like this is actually a really good soundtrack of stuff I've never heard. Like
Interesting.
I don't know, it was just a super random.
I will
thing.
say when I went to Google and searched Wreckfest, the second
Oh, it's
search
probably either
suggestion
Control or
was
Astral Chain.
Wreckfest soundtrack.
Control or Astral Chain more than likely.
I feel like it was Astral Chain. Because I feel like I sold like 3 copies of Astral Chain, and the guy was like, I want a game. And I was like, oh, Astral, it must have been that. He was like, Astral Chain? He was like, no, Wreckfest. And I was like, what?
Oh, Madden also came out.
No, it was Madden.
It was also Madden.
It would have been Madden. It would have been
Yeah, I was gonna
Madden.
say, it's normal price is $40, but I can get it for 34 right now.
Can we talk about the real gem of the Steam sale? Or the Humble Bundle sale
what?
that I just bought?
What?
Disney Afternoon Collection for $4.
That's actually really good.
Comes with DuckTales, Tailspin, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and something else.
Why are you buying
Oh,
names
Darkwing
about
Duck.
Chippendales?
Because I like Maelstrom. I like Chris Farley.
He likes dodging that cock from his face.
Anybody remember that?
Yeah. That's a good one.
It's so fun.
Anything else, Shannon?
Actually, I do have one more thing. Something else I was
Actually,
playing.
he talks. I'm looking at him
That's
talk.
what I'm
Why don't you
excited
talk
about it
all-
right
Well,
now.
it's because you're talking about movies all day.
That's why we have.
Oh, speaking of movies, anybody seen? No, I'm kidding.
Listen, so Nick and I saw this movie Parasite.
No, actually, this would out of everybody here, you would probably like this the most. I got into the
Is my mic off? Is that one on? Because I've been shouting.
That one was on, but I just turned it off
Okay. it
because I thought they were both on.
I got into the early access for. Have you guys heard of a PlayStation exclusive called Dreams?
I feel like I have.
Same people who made Little Big Planet.
Yes. How is that?
Phenomenal. I spent my
I
entire
love
morning
Little Big
playing
Planet. I love Little Big Planet.
Why has there not been a 4 yet?
because they made Dreams.
Yeah,
And
'cause
it's
they were
honestly,
doing this.
I-
It's a
as somebody who actually was very surprised by how much fun I had with Little Big Planet. I'd always go over to my parents' house and we'd play that like on holidays and stuff.
that
and we
game
just,
was just one of the best games ever.
well,
made.
it's all the community stuff people made. Is what
Correct.
made that so good.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no,
And the fact that like that was also one where people had a lot of
Just
fun,
Dave.
and they definitely took it into different like it's not like people were creating their own game types and that kind of shit. To like, it wasn't just a
Yeah, there was
every fucking community thing is the exact same thing. Like
No.
everything was different.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, there was like a shark survival thing where you had to run across
yeah.
platforms, and there was like rocket sharks in the
Yeah.
water. There was another one where you jumped into huge mechs, and it was called Mortal Kombat.
Yes!
And then you would
Yes!
just fight each other. Yeah, there's all kinds of just like stupid game modes. But
Yeah.
dude, Dreams is on a whole nother level. Like, I'm going to the tutorials, and I'm like, there's just, I don't even know, dude. They didn't make a game. They made a software engine that you can just be like, you can really make anything. I played like 4 different like user created levels. Nothing was even similar to each other. They were like, one was a psychological horror game where you played as a girl that was trying to discover that like she like died and like I don't know if her family killed her or what. I don't even know. It was messed up. But and then another one I played, I was like this robot it was like Galaga, but if it was like isometric, and it was like there was like robots and stuff like shooting at you, and you're like shooting things, projectiles that were coming at you. And then another one I played was some kind of like racing game where it was like this like circuit where there's like this asynchronous multiplayer where it's like your times are pitted against other people's times and stuff. And I don't know, there was just so many just crazy. Nothing was even. It was great. I was having a blast. But
I've what like Project Spark could have been.
Yeah.
And I went to the tutorials, and I've been through some of them, and there's just so much, dude. It's nuts some of the stuff you can make in there. Like I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna once I learn how to, because there's like I still have to go through the tutorial that tells you how to make characters and like logic chains and like health bars and like all this other crazy
That's what I'm
stuff.
watching right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can make some kind of like turn-based like D&D fight or something. I'm gonna attempt to make something and see if I can get it to work. I don't know. That's the first thing I want to try, just to see if I can do it. But no, I was blown away by especially like the art direction is just super cool. And like you have like a home base basically that you can create and make it look like whatever you want, and you can like visit other people's and things like that. Kind of like the Home Pod or whatever it's called in Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
But I mean, it comes out on February 14th,
Oh shit!
something like that. It's pretty soon.
Happy Valentine's Day.
It's right in there. I don't know. It's close there. I don't know. I know there's a few other things coming around there, but no, I'm actually probably gonna spend some time on this.
I typically don't play games on PS4, but this looks like something that me and Morgan would probably really enjoy playing together.
I just forgot
really
how much
cool.
I missed Little Big Planet until he mentioned the
But-
word Little Big Planet.
But
and
like
now I
it's
just-
all used as the DualShock 4 controller, so like you're actually like you have this like little imp thing that you customize. You can
Is
make
that
them
the
look
little
like
red thing that this guy was just shaking for no
Yes.
reason?
Yeah, you can just like shake your controller and like woo, and, like freak out and go around. I don't know, but yeah, no, it just you actually like move things around in the space with the controller, and then like I was doing a very basic tutorial. I got a code through work.
There's a whole music maker inside of it.
Yes, people make music videos.
What
I
the
forgot that was
fuck?
another thing. You can make music videos. You can make like, dude, it's
No, like he's making music.
No, like there's a full
Like
on
that
like
looks like Pro Tools.
like
Oh shit.
oh
Yeah, no,
I just
people-
just
yeah, no.
watched the video.
trust me, I haven't even like touched the surface of this game.
I was gonna say that literally was just like a
That was Pro Tools.
I mean
It's not Pro Tools, but it
Right,
looked
Like
like
you
it.
can make your own music in the game for your game.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
it's doing.
that's-
Is like
that's
he's putting like
literally- that's a MIDI,
play this tone here, but then play this tone
it's a
here,
MIDI
but make this
controller.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Dude, it's nuts. Just some of the stuff. Like there was
How much is this game? I'm fucking.
I don't know, but there was like a
Getting on the PlayStation
I'm
Store.
trying to think of what it's called. There was like a tutorial. That's what it was. And it was like, hey, we're gonna like take all the color out of this picture. You color it how you want it to look like. And it was telling you how to do all these things. And like I was just shocked the number of tools and ways you can like affect water, and you can change like the chimney smoke to be more like
GameStop will have the physical copy for 40.
Yep. I was
I
gonna say,
just-
it's online for 40, available in 16 days on February 14th.
but
I'm gonna have to buy this game.
I was looking because that first level I played, it was like you were playing this young
girl.
girl that was like they had like this pendant, and it was like, oh, it's like discover like what's going on with your life and like why
Got a
you're
talk
all
box
alone.
for guitar.
But like I was like, this is a joke game. I was loving every second of it, and that's just somebody like me that just made that and just posted it. And I was like, hey, try my creation that I thought about.
That's really cool.
phenomenal.
So every day you log into that game, it's just gonna be okay. Here's the new stuff.
New stuff.
Literally, there's nothing ever gonna be the same.
I didn't realize Tearaway was the same company, but
Yep.
now that makes complete sense.
Yep.
Yeah, totally recommend it.
It literally just says online features may be terminated at any time. I understand I have to put that for legal reasons, but just the fact that it like is in the description of the game.
Yeah.
But
1 to 2 player.
Damn. Yeah, this looks.
yeah,
really
because
cool.
you can make platformers, you can make racing games, you can make psychological horror. I mean, like I said, there was like every single
This sounds
anything you could think of. There was just like there was one that was just like you just sit there and it's like a visual novel basically. You just kind of went. I don't know. I was just trying all kinds of stuff out. And I was like, this is nuts.
That'd be a cool way for a writer to get their like story out there.
Yeah.
To be like, look, there's too many people releasing
See-
books. I'm gonna make a level on this game that is my, or like even a base story just to get your name out there. That'd be cool.
Let me preface this with: does anybody else have anything else to talk about with Dreams?
Not with Dreams. I do have other stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Not with Dreams.
So, I really like that we have games like this going, and then on the complete opposite end of the spectrum,
I feel like this is literally hitting me like right this second.
on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we have Blizzard, where Warcraft 3 just came out. And did anybody read the terms of service with Warcraft 3?
No, but I saw the thing online about that though.
Custom games are and shall remain the sole and exclusive property of Blizzard without limiting the foregoing. You hereby assign to Blizzard all of your rights, title, and interest in and to all custom games, including but not limited to any copyrights in the content for the custom games. If for any reason you are prevented or restricted from assigning any rights in the custom games to Blizzard, you grant to Blizzard an exclusive, perpetual, worldwide, unconditional, royalty-free, irrevocable license enabling Blizzard to fully exploit the custom games or any component thereof for any purpose and in any manner whatsoever. Specifically because of Warcraft 3 created the MOBA genre with Dota. So because of that, they now have an actual clause with Reforged that any custom games are the sole property of Blizzard. That way, if another major game type comes off of it and everything like that, like they are the sole proprietor.
Activision can make money off of it.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
So we have Dreams, where you have people that are like
build games, please make whatever you
Yes.
want. And this other
Yeah,
company's
and
like, "Don't
it's
fuck-"
just your name slapped on it. You can, and it gives you an option to select like, okay, who made your music, who did
Yeah,
this, or if it was just
right.
all you, okay, just put your name on everything.
right. And then you have Blizzard.
That's
Again,
ridiculous.
Again, I can almost guarantee it's Activision far more than it's Blizzard. But putting that on there to where the next Dota was made and Reforged, so we own the full rights to it. Blah 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 blah.
Give us your money.
You can't make Dota, like unless you want to buy it from us and blah blah blah.
Super stupid.
Yeah. With that being said, I can't wait to play Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Yeah. I played Destiny. That's really it.
Not enough.
Too much.
What?
Again, too much work.
I didn't catch it. What'd you
Destiny.
Destiny.
What's that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Too much work. Too much messing around with the 3D printer, which tomorrow is going to be a lot of my focus is messing around with that. That's really it. I'm excited for Warcraft 3. I'm excited to play more Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Like,
I really am.
Realistically,
That's not
like
a joke.
like I sit at work and I just come up with ideas, and it's
See,
it's like, oh, this would be a really cool story hook. Ooh, this would be a great adventure to send people on. Ooh, this would be a really cool character to play.
See so
And that's all I do. And I literally have a note on my phone that's probably like 4 pages at this point. That's just character and adventure ideas
Like-
of stuff that I want to play.
without giving too much information away. With us transferring everything into 3.5 or from Pathfinder into 5e, I was like looking at it, it's like, oh, okay, this transfers over, but how am I going to work this stuff into my character? Well, okay, so I got to pick this class because it has this stuff with works, but then the only way that this class works is if, wait a minute, so I have to do this to make this work, and this with this, and I added like probably another 3 pages of background to my character that I literally said to Corey, I was like,
Updates.
my character doesn't know this. I am a player. and I am trying to forget this so that way you could drop some shit on our party. But here's 3 more pages. Like
Yeah.
I
I'm
yeah.
it's
It's so
I
good.
just want to play Dungeons and Dragons. Really.
Nerd.
Me and Corey played Divinity the other day. I will say that. I did
Original Sin 2.
did play some Divinity.
I definitely have that and all the DLC also.
It's it's not something that you can just sit down and play for a half hour.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
It's
yeah.
not. You need to
half hour per combat session, maybe.
You need to dedicate a good 2-hour, 3-hour session to play that
Yes.
game. But it's a blast. It really is. It for me, when I can't play Dungeons and Dragons, it helps scratch that itch.
I was gonna say it scratches the itch. It just doesn't give you the full dose.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to play more Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
I've got the Descent into Avernus book now, and I
was gonna say
Dungeons and Dragons.
any of those you want to run, feel free, 100%. I
think
play.
I think we'll start the small game that I've been talking about when
Wait, Avernus goes to where? 13. Top right hand corner above the stuff. Paperback. Oh wait, I think that starts at 9th.
well, I mean, there's other things we can run past
Right.
Descent, but I think we'll start that small group once I move into my house
Cool.
and
I was just saying
space and time.
that would be a fun
Lots of
adventure to run through, considering it's very much it's based on the movie, but they've added a lot to it. So, just saying.
All right, Joe, hit us.
I played a new game
Hit me with your heart on.
that I bought for the 3rd time.
Grand Theft Auto.
No, it's really satisfying being on the Switch and just hearing Justin Roiland yell "fuck" a million times when Trover saves the universe.
How am I not surprised?
Why?
It's the only game I can get on Switch where they say "fuck" 30 times in the first opening credits.
False.
What else?
Immortal Redneck.
That's on Switch.
Yes.
I thought it was PC only.
No.
Huh.
I bought it on Switch before I even knew it was on PC.
I didn't even know that was on Switch.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be fantastic.
I mean, it's.
I mean, not fantastic, but like
It's
supposed to be like
Duke
Serious
Nukem
Sam.
or Serious Sam,
Yeah.
just with a lot of redneck jokes and profanity.
I want Deer Avenger to be re-released.
Yeah.
Did anyone here play Deer Avenger? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
So like like deer hunting games, like what is they
Deer Hunter.
Okay. But you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
So it's that, but the whole thing is you play the deer and you're hunting the hunters.
Mhm.
So like instead of having like a deer call or it's like a whistle you blow or whatever, you literally just go, "I got some beer here," and a bunch of rednecks come around. And you just fucking shoot at them and like it's
It was a good
literally
game.
one of the funniest games I've ever played.
Or like another call you can get is you open up a can of beer.
What
they all come flocking out.
what do you want to talk about with Apex?
That I'm so excited for. So 2 weeks ago, they started announcing the new hero, showing off things for him for Forge.
Uh-huh.
Have
And
you-
then they
have you
pulled a
seen this?
big old switcheroony.
Yeah, they did. Have you seen this?
Oh, who explained this to me?
I think it was me.
Yeah, you explained.
Oh
it to me.
yeah.
Yeah, you did
This was after O'Reilly's on
on Monday.
Monday night.
This
Yeah.
couldn't have been Monday night.
Huh?
This couldn't have been Monday night.
Yeah.
Did you go back to O'Reilly's?
Uh huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
I
saw
dropped
it
you off
Monday
at
night.
home. I went back to O'Reilly's. We were there till like 2:30.
But yeah, no, they showed off Forge, and everybody was like, "Who the fuck is Forge?"
She
I've
was like,
seen
"Yeah, I
Forge."
got there at 6.
That's why you didn't feel good on Tuesday.
But everyone
It's
was
fine.
like,
He was flirting
they
it up and
literally,
playing
like,
90s pop.
Look up the name of the
He's like, put your head down.
Let's go in.
look up the new character name. Is it Ravager?
Revenant. Revenant.
Revenant. So everyone was like, "Oh, we've seen Revenant. We've seen leaked footage. We've seen all this stuff. We know this is coming. Whatever." And they were like, "Okay, new announcement, new character. He's coming. You guys get excited." And everyone was like, "Oh my god, he looks so cool." And they were like, "Forge." And everyone was like, "Who the fuck is this fat guy?" And he's just like, oh, I'm so cool. I'm going to be an Apex champion now. And I'm better than all the guys. And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And if you've seen the video, did you watch the
He's
video?
an ex-MMA fighter.
Yeah, he's an ex-MMA fighter who's sitting there and he's doing a live news report, talking to the reporter, and he's just like, yeah, none of these, I appreciate the old guys, but, they're never going to see anything they've never seen anything like me. I'm going to whoop their asses and all this stuff. And then, the lights flicker, and I was watching this, and I was like, this is a weird video. And the news reporter was just said something about she's like, oh, I think we're having technical difficulties, and she stops, and then she's looking, and she's like, what the hell? And then Revenant appears behind him and just fucking spears him through the back and through his chest, kills Forge, and then the news feed cuts, and it just says I think that was it.
Yeah.
That was 100%.
It doesn't even give a date. No, that was it. And I literally was watching this and I was like, what the fuck? So I literally had to look it up online to see what I just watched.
Season 4 starts next week.
Really? That soon?
Interesting thing with
But
I don't know who did
Revenant-
the voice of Forge. 'Cause
Revenant
that
may
voice
not make
actor
it.
sounds familiar. Really?
What?
Hold on. You keep talking. Let me read.
I do find it funny. So Apex Legends is the game. That cutscene, like their trailers and that kind of stuff, their announcement trailers and that kind of thing, is not actually created by EA. Or Respawn. They don't do that. They have an outside animation studio that does all their announcement videos.
Speaking of animation, remind me, I've got something else to tell you, but continue.
Okay. Do you know what animation studio does all of their announcement trailers and stuff?
No, but it was fucking nice.
Titmouse.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I heard about that.
How's that familiar?
They're the ones
Metalocalypse, Venture Brothers, Super
Oh!
Jail,
And Critical Roles.
and
anime
Critical
series.
Roles, Legend of Vox Machina.
So, do they do Harmon Quest?
No.
Okay.
Well, they may
Oh,
do.
no, yeah. Revenant's in
Season 4?
Season 4. February 4th is when it launches.
Do you have to buy them separate? I can't remember how Apex.
They also did the
download.
main title
Yeah, but
sequence
you can
for
remove-
Avatar: The Last
you can.
Airbender.
You can play the game and get the tokens and buy them.
Tell me if I've got 3 coworkers telling me I need to shut up and quit asking and just watch it. But how is Venture Brothers?
It's so fucking funny.
I've seen that.
Is it good?
It's pretty funny.
I need to watch
It's
it.
pretty fucking hilarious.
They were like,
I've watched it all. I
was
don't
literally
watch in
talking-
order, but
I'm assuming this is what you're gonna say. I was talking to one of my coworkers and she was like, "Yeah, it's supposed to be making fun of some old show called Johnny Quest
Johnny
or
Quest,
something."
yeah.
I was like, "I loved Johnny Quest." And she was
Yes.
like, "Oh, then you'll probably get all the jokes."
Yeah.
I was
It's so great. It's it is a very
Actually,
very good over the top
she didn't grow up watching cartoons. She grew up watching Child's Play.
but I mean it's very much
I still watch Dark Quest.
I know, right? It's a fucking fantastic show.
it's Johnny Quest cranked up to 11 with a mature rating.
Yeah, I was told it's like Johnny Quest meets Archer, only more
That's
harder.
a pretty
That's
decent.
yeah, I was gonna say that's actually a pretty decent, accurate statement.
That's yeah.
And Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know he was in it until 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've not watched it."
Oh, dude, have you never seen a commercial for it? Or anything?
No, I don't ever watch.
I didn't
when,
realize
when
that
I
you just
watch
mentioned
Adult
that.
Swim.
You didn't know that was Patrick
Well,
Warburton?
I watched it forever. I didn't put that 2 and 2 together. I didn't care who
Uh,
acted or did anything. I just
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that guy
It was
sounds
just
probably
it was
familiar.
entertaining.
Everything I've watched on Adult Swim probably since Venture Brothers launched, because it's been a long time since I've watched it on TV. I watch everything on Hulu now, so there's no commercials.
I'll give you that.
But no animation. Guess what? Fucking movie trailer came out this week that looks fantastic, and it literally
Here we go
reminds
with
you.
movies.
It's a movie you'll care about because it's a video game. Video game movie coming out.
Mortal Kombat 3.
Close.
Yeah.
It's Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge.
I was totally kidding.
Dude, no,
I was totally joking.
100%. No,
I swear to
It's
God.
animated Mortal
fucking
Kombat game.
amazing.
It looks like the animation from Double Dragon and fucking Jackie Chan Adventures. It is an R-rated, violent, graphic Mortal Kombat
It
game, and I
looks
cannot believe you guessed it.
Amazing.
I kid you not. I was just thinking, I was panicking, thinking of what's a terrible movie adaptation of a game, and I just thought of Mortal Kombat 3.
Dude,
that would
I'm
be-
dead serious. I woke up this
What's my prize?
morning, maybe.
Yeah, no.
I think it was this morning, and
it's
I
rated R. That's
I-
Goro on it.
I looked at I had a
No,
notification
it
on my
looks
phone.
Fantastic.
And I was like, wait, they're doing another Mortal Kombat movie? I clicked on it. And it
This
said
is
like this film is rated R. I was like, okay, whatever. And I saw it was animated. I was like, okay.
no, yeah,
And
it's
then,
supposed
yeah,
to
no.
be like they're not tied in together, but it was just supposed to. The whole reason it's being released is Warner Brothers was like, we want to like tease you guys a bit with the new Mortal Kombat movie coming out, but it's not coming out till next summer. So they were like, here's this to kind of tide you over to see what.
I
got
do
in
find it
store.
funny.
I should put that down
So
for
it's called Mortal Kombat. What is it? Scorpion's
Scorpion's
Revenge. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was.
and it
Scorpion's
literally
Revenge or
ends with
Revenge.
Scorpion doing the whole get over here. And well, that's not Spidey. Anyway, I'm drunk. And then like the whole fucking thing wraps around Sub-Zero, and then he pulls it tight, and then like Sub-Zero's eyes go like, and then like that was where the trailer ended. And I was like, well, he's dead.
But it's one of those where like I watched the entire fucking trailer, and
Dude, when Goro stepped out, I was
Yeah,
just,
oh,
oh
yeah.
my god,
100%.
because it literally says like it's going through, and it just goes like, oh no, it doesn't even say his name. I'm pretty sure
and then he
Shang,
steps out.
but I don't think it says his name. Shang Tsung just literally says, "Get out here, Goro," and I was like, what?
Well, that because it was this person and
Yeah.
this person and this
Because
person.
it's showing
and then
everyone
it says,
that's where he
"And."
just said, "Hey, come out, Goro."
Yeah.
And yeah.
But like,
Is Hamtaro going to be in this? I can't remember Hamtaro's name. What was Hamtaro's actual name?
I have no idea.
Fuck. Kaylee just used to call him Hamtaro.
But anyway,
It was
no,
literally Goro's brother, but he's literally like Tiger Striped.
But no.
It's not Hamtaro. It's
Fuck. I can never remember.
Kintaro.
That's it.
But no, it's one of those like I was like, okay, so it's Mortal Kombat,
It looks so
Scorpion's Revenge.
good. It looks so good.
I got through the entire trailer. I was like, really up until the last bit, they never really mentioned Scorpion in the
Yeah, they show him
Like,
a little bit, but not much.
right. Like I was expecting if his name's in the title, this entire film revolves around him.
I think the whole thing is, hey, we're just trying to tease you right now. We don't want to give everything away.
I'll give you that, 100%.
So I mean, everybody knows.
Which I respect that. 'cause-
Everybody knows why Scorpion's wanting revenge.
Yeah.
Like I think it's one of those everyone
Sub-Zero.
knows that story.
Sub-Zero freezer burned his ice cream.
I mean,
Oh, no, he
Yeah.
freezer burned his family.
Yeah, I know.
aren't they brothers?
Lin Kuei.
No. Two rival tribes.
Lin Kuei.
Lin Kuei and the
Fuck!
you
Black
just-
Lotus. No, not Black Lotus.
it's the Lin Kuei and the Xiaolong.
No. Oh my god.
Please look this up.
Why?
Joey is sitting here just like screaming internally right now.
I know
while
he
we're
is.
watching.
There's Black Lotus, Lin Kuei.
Ron Perlman voiced
Shirai Ryu.
Shiryu, yeah.
There's a couple. There's a couple.
Lin
more.
Kuei, yeah.
I didn't
Shirai
know.
Ryu and Lin Kuei.
Ron Perlman actually voiced Scorpion in Defenders of the Realm.
Oh, are you cool if I unplug you?
No, his battery is only at 100%.
No, it's not. It's like 65%.
You see my point.
Actually,
I unplugged my grandpa when he was 65.
79%.
I'm at 12. So
That computer doesn't matter though.
I have 15
It's only
Uh,
what's
minutes.
running the stream.
Quick question:
I
Do
have
we
15
do we want to make this a normal length podcast, or do we want to make it a shorter length?
It's up to y'all.
I'm fine with either, but
We're at an hour right now.
Are you guys want to go home and play games?
Yes.
Okay, I am too drunk to do that. I'm probably gonna go home and go to bed.
So
I'm not
Apex.
actually that drunk, but I'm not gonna be up.
Apex?
I'm not gonna be up very long.
Question:
Answer.
God, no, I want to play Apex.
Can we do
In the morning.
the 100,000 Nightfall?
Shannon wants his pinnacle gear.
At least that, and then I don't
100?
care.
Wait,
1,000
hold on. What did you
Nightfall?
say?
Oh,
Shannon wants his
100,000
pinnacle
score.
gear.
Yeah.
Shannon wants his pinnacle gear. Sounded like you said Shannon wants his queer. I was like,
I'm right here.
what?
Oh.
You're not wrong.
I was like, wait, did Chris move back in? I'm kidding.
Hey.
I'm kidding. He
I-
has a girlfriend. I mean, a beard.
I literally was at another store for that company that you don't work for, and
Across the street from Target.
no, across
Also
the
across
street from you.
Meijer. Oh, okay.
and I asked the guy something, and I made myself sound like a dumbass. I don't remember what it was, but like I asked a question, but like I wish I remembered what it was, but I sounded stupid, and I was like, "That's not how I meant it." Whatever, and I didn't sound like I knew anything about video games. It sounded like a grandpa coming in and being like, "Whoa, there's those video things," and then so like I was purposefully trying to like I know what I'm talking about. And the guy was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, sure," and I was like, "No, it's fine. Shannon's taught me a lot," and I was like, "I know you know Shannon," so I started name dropping. 'Cause I was
I can't look inadequate in front of you.
Yeah, you literally sound like a fucking idiot. And I was like, I'm good people.
Don't you soil my name like that again?
Shannon, like
I literally did.
Oh, that's why I
said
felt a
something.
disturbance in the force.
I straight up was like, no, Shannon's taught me all about that. And he was like, Shannon? I was like, he used to work here. He runs another store. And he was like, okay, cool. I was like, he's friends with me. I do a podcast with this guy.
I
Oh my
just see
God.
like Shannon responding with like the fat chick from Rocko's Modern Life with that. How dare you?
I'm sorry, back on movies. Has anyone seen the Rocko's Modern Life movie?
I have not watched
It's
it yet.
so good.
I need to sit down and watch it. I've been meaning to. And that was
It's
that was
grotesque. It is grotesque. I forgot how grotesque that show is.
yeah.
It's really bad, but it is
What do
fantastic.
you mean?
There's so much like, oh my god, what are we gonna do for food? Oh, well, I have a cheeseburger in my nose, and he shoves his fingers up his nose, and it shows like inside his nose he's like picking boogers and like pulling food out and like shoving it in other
Oh.
people's mouths. It's stuff where like the whole movie, I literally tried to eat it with or watch it with dinner one night, and I was like, I have to shut this off because I'm gonna throw up. But it's a good show.
I mean, this
It's
is
good.
also the children's show where their favorite game to play is Spank the Monkey. So, I mean,
And Heifer was the transvestite.
Sounds about right.
so
It's such a good show.
yeah, no, hands down, Rocko's Modern Life is probably one of my all-time favorite children's cartoons.
God, we're talking Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, though. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay off of movies and stuff. Has anyone seen Parasite?
I was gonna say, speaking of which, Parasite was an amazing fucking
I've
movie.
seen it.
Holy shit! If anybody has no issues with subtitles, you need to
Oh
watch
my
the
God,
movie. It's
so
amazing.
Fantastic.
With that being said, I would put it in number 3 film of 2019.
I would tie it for 2.
It's a
number
very
3.
close-
Number 3. Number 3.
It's very close to second or
I
third.
can't put anything above Jojo Rabbit.
I
have trouble putting Joker above Jojo Rabbit.
I have to put for me it's Joker, Jojo Rabbit, Parasite.
Those are my 3. I just don't know what the order is because Jojo Rabbit was fantastic.
And I will preface this with I haven't seen Knives Out.
Are we going to that tomorrow? You told me you wanted to see it tomorrow because it's the last day. I don't care if we don't go. I'll just buy
No,
it,
tonight
but-
was the last day.
No, you said
You did.
tomorrow. You literally said tomorrow because you're off Thursday and you were saying let's go Thursday. But again, if you don't want to go, we don't have to. Like, I could just buy it on iTunes because it literally comes out in like a week.
Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna have to do because I swear to God, I think it's out of theaters right now. I think today was the last day.
You literally said this.
Anyway, sorry.
Any
anybody else?
games
What's
anyone's
up?
looking forward to in the next like month or so? There's nothing really coming out, is there?
Yeah, there's not a lot coming out.
There's not a lot coming out.
There was
now that
like
everything's
3
been
games
pushed
coming out.
pushed
Yeah,
away.
Well, I guess how you said next couple months. Like how far out do you mean next
Just,
couple months?
just, I mean,
Oh.
whatever. You can go as far as you want.
By
Just
April.
like
But
Keep it
April.
2020.
Okay. No, then if you're talking April, there's 2. By then there's 3 huge ones for me. I mean, first one's gonna be Doom Eternal. Comes out on
oh
March.
fuck,
March
yeah.
20th.
Yeah, no, it's showing 3 times tomorrow night, Nick.
No, yeah, that I'm super.
It's
stoked
still
for.
showing
Last of
next
Us
week
2.
too. I'll figure
What?
out.
Last of Us
No,
2?
that's May.
Oh.
That's May.
Close
Close
was,
enough.
it was
I should be
February,
getting
but no.
scheduled.
That's fine.
But
Close enough.
there's even a couple. So
I
yeah.
have to buy anything we go see tomorrow, so I've used all my movies. So
And
Oh, okay.
then
Well,
other
exciting.
one is Resident Evil 3 remake that'll be out on the 3rd of April.
can we talk about that for 2 seconds because I know you're a Resident Evil fan.
Yeah.
No. You don't
10
understand.
minutes
Didn't that game
later.
not get announced 3 days ago?
It got announced in December.
I know, but to be like, oh, here it is.
Yeah, no,
done,
that was the big
it
surprise to
looks
everybody.
Great.
Yeah.
Dude, here's the thing. Shannon is a Resident Evil fan.
I know he creamed.
With that being said, Shannon is specifically a Resident Evil Nemesis fan.
I know,
Yes,
but
Like,
my point.
that
I know.
specific game
I know.
is like
that's my favorite.
I
that's
know.
his bread and butter.
I know,
So,
my
yeah, yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, no,
No, but yeah,
no,
no,
it was
like,
it was December. It was like first or second week. They're like, hey, by the way, guys, we've been working on this for a while. Here's Resident Evil 3.
I will
And I was
never
like,
forget when they announced Fallout 4. Was it Fallout 4? I say I'll never forget, and then I forget because I'm drunk.
I think this is like week 7 in a row that Joe has mentioned Fallout 4.
Oh, I'm
about
sorry. Destiny what?
Destiny, a game that everybody at the table plays, versus Fallout, a game that one person plays.
Played.
I played Fallout.
3 people.
Plays.
I'm sorry.
today.
Fallout 76. The better game out of that Destiny.
Yeah, if you do the math, it's like 20,
I,
almost
will-
20 times. as good.
I will say, if Mike McHugh watched, we'd probably talk about Fallout more often.
No, but
Mhm.
seriously, when they announced Fallout 4 and it was like, hey, it's July, it comes out in like September. And everyone was like, what the fuck?
November.
Was it November?
Yeah, November. Yeah,
But it's still just the fact that it was like, here's this game, it comes out in 3 months.
yeah, because it
Everyone
came
was like,
because
what?
that came out on November 10th and of 2015.
I want to know what happened on November 10th to you. Were
I'll tell you.
raped that
Because-
night?
I'll tell you.
That's
I'll
why
tell
I
you
remember that?
because Rainbow Six Siege came out December 1st, and I knew I had 3 weeks to platinum the game before I would not touch Fallout 4 again, and I did. On the night, I fell asleep in my beanbag chair at 5 o'clock in the morning, platinuming that game. So I go to work.
In
the morning.
For the win.
Yeah. So
This is my only question. Why? I'm not criticizing. I don't get it. I want you to teach me. Maybe
you're
we've
gonna
had
ask
this
about
conversation
Siege.
before.
You're gonna ask about Siege.
Why is that game good? Everyone is obsessed with that game.
Because
I
it's
don't
an
get
amazing fucking game, and I am garbage at it.
Explain the reason. Everyone just said it's a great game. But why?
There's something.
What sets that game out from other games? Because to me, it's just another team-based,
Highly competitive,
shooter.
very realistic. One shot from any gun can kill anybody, so anything's viable. So nothing is garbage.
There's
Whereas
no-
like
there's-
like
there's
this
no-
one.
yeah, like
no
in Destiny, where it's like, okay, the meta is this. You have to use this if you want to
Run
be competitive.
Revoker and Recluse, and you'll just watch.
This is
Oh,
literally like,
Mindbender's
oh, if you have a
ambition.
pistol and you're better at aiming. Like,
I can literally one tap everybody with. I could take one clip of a pistol, kill everybody on their team if I was that good.
nice.
No, but it's the fact of it's not just okay. Here's a doorway. Okay, for me to attack you, I have to go in this doorway. It's, I can blow through the ceiling. I can come through the wall.
There's
It's
I can
just
come
how
through
do
a window.
you how do you think you want to do this?
Correct, because you have the map that never changes. It's just
Is it
You
only
How
change
do
the
you
map sheet.
interact?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
there's multiple maps.
but those maps don't
yeah,
change.
the maps are free. All the content you can earn. It's if you play it enough, you can earn all the characters, never to buy any characters.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool too.
But
the
paying
content.
for the season passes, considering how cheap they are, is a
It's not
really
bad.
easy
It's
way
still
to
good.
unlock.
This is the other question though: is if I were to buy this game, I buy this game tonight.
Yes.
Okay, how many hundreds of dollars is it going to cost me to get caught up to like year 5?
It's really cheap for all the old seasons.
Yeah.
But do I buy the seasons individually, or is there
Yes.
just like a here pay $200 to get everything, or like what do you do?
So you would be buying the seasons individually, and so here's the thing though. All buying the seasons individually does is you unlock
All the
All the
fighters,
characters.
or not
all
fighters,
of
but
the characters for the entire season, or you can play the game and get currency and just I want that character now, and then
But
that character's unlocked.
be real with me on this.
Yes.
Most games that do that, it's okay. You play for 2 weeks, and then okay, maybe you get a fighter or a character.
Depends on how much you play.
Depends on how
That's
much
what
you
I'm
play.
saying, like-
All the
It
old characters are gonna be
average.
really cheap. So whereas like
correct.
usually a character costs like I think it's like 16,000 renown, which you get about 1,000
Now?
renown is
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah.
Like their
Gotcha.
currency.
And usually about you get
Couldn't tell me
you,
you're
can
saying
get,
right now.
you can get about 1,000 every hour. So about 16 hours of gameplay you can unlock a character.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right.
That's not bad.
So but now a lot of those characters are like 4,000. So you can play 4 hours and get get another character.
Oh, so you
Because
could be
they're
getting
older.
2-3 characters a night, depending on
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're playing like a 12-hour session. Like
Easy.
you get 3
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, for some of the old,
Not
old
bad.
stuff.
If you
Yeah.
buy some of the older stuff. Plus, also doing it that way, you can get the specific ones that fit your play style.
Because
Yeah,
you won't
so-
play all the there's
Correct.
characters you're like, I'm never gonna use that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My big issue also though is, and again, is this a game that is much funner with friends?
Yes.
Okay.
100,000%.
I've only ever
yes.
played this game by myself.
I will
and that
say,
was one thing that I,
Corey,
like-
Corey's probably not watching anymore, but one of the first memories I have of this game is like we were playing on PC and we're going, and I played the game a little bit. I take it back. I think I played first on PS4
Yes.
with you.
The first
and
time I
Trey.
played it was Xbox.
I don't,
during the beta.
I don't think I ever. Let me rephrase. I
Yeah,
probably
Because you played with me and Drake. Because the first time I ever
Were
played
you all
online with
friends
you,
in 2015?
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
when we
well,
met.
Not
No,
me.
we weren't.
Not
but
me.
we were.
We met, yeah.
Were you?
Yeah, because you shopped with me, and that's when I talked to Drake all the time, and I played PlayStation. I played Division 1 with him.
Yeah.
God,
In the
time
beta.
has flown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't know me back then.
Yeah. Drake did, but we didn't.
That's just crazy.
Well,
Yeah, I've
known
I
known
didn't
you guys
realize
for
I've
about
known
5 years.
Drake
Right,
that
that's what I'm
long.
saying. You've known Drake since.
I didn't realize I've known Drake that long.
But no, anyway, so with
That's also a weird coincidence. That you
It
just happen to already
really,
know
man, it
Drake.
really was. It really was when you guys started talking about like, oh yeah, our friend Drake, and I was just like, I know only one person named Drake, and then you started talking about him, and then he was short, and I was like, okay, it's starting to add up. And then the first time we actually met, I was like, no fucking shit. I've known this kid since like 2008 and didn't interact with him for probably a good like 6 years.
But no, with
And then-
Rainbow Six though,
I love Drake. Drake's not around enough.
no, I know.
Drake needs to be two people, so like,
I think we just need to follow Drake to his D&D session so we can all play more D&D and hang
guys,
out with
let's
Drake.
start stalking Drake.
Down.
Hang out in the bushes. We brought
No,
dice.
I mean it. Like, I want to stalk Drake, but like, be very obvious about it, but make it look like we don't think he knows that we're there.
No, but like my first memory of Rainbow Six on PC specifically, we were playing and it was me, Corey, and Gnarls, and Skylar, Charles,
Gnarly Gnarls
I was
and New
joking
Gnarls.
about Gnarls Barkley.
F and Gnarls.
I know Gnarls.
Anyway, so we're going, and you know how it does. It does. You wouldn't know because you haven't really played it. So as it starts the game, like it has like a little countdown at the beginning of the game. So I'm just like, click, 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 click,
Oh,
click,
that
click,
wasn't
click,
you,
click,
that was
click,
Corey
click.
in the car. I have a story about Charles.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm
He's
just
doing
one
a
of my.
D&D character that is fantastic. I've never heard a better character yet.
Nice.
Continue.
But anyway, so like I've got my mouse, I'm just flicking around. Click, 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 click. Go. Click. Headshot. Gnarls drops. And I just went,
Hey, friendly fire's a thing.
I'm sorry.
What a fucking asshole.
so like, and I think this is the first game I ever played with Gnarls. It says the podcast stopped on my end.
I bet Gnarls was pissed.
Oh no, like he kept rolling with it, but like every time I play any game, he was just like,
Hey, Nick,
wait. Nick's playing? Yeah. Is there friendly fire? Like that's his first question. If I'm involved now.
So, not that anybody that Charles, not only would not maybe Charles probably isn't even watching, but friends of Charles is watching. But I forgot. I need to tell this story off air because what I'm about to say, no one in his party knows except for the DM.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Corey told me about the.
Oh
the-
my
the
god,
the
was that
character
not
concept.
fantastic?
Great idea. Great idea.
Brilliant. He told me, and I was like, I'm gonna steal that.
Is there anything else we want to talk about, or do we want to wrap up and go play games?
I was gonna say I think our only viewer is signing off. So
Bye, Dakota.
Night. Is it Dakota?
yeah.
Hi,
bye,
Dakota.
Bye, Dakota.
Well, Dakota said the podcast stopped on his end, and then
Oh,
he was
fuck.
like, I might head out though. So we were like, bye. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
So anyway, so yeah, I guess we're gonna end this.
Hey,
and then we're gonna
for
go-
your friendly neighborhood nerds, it's your friendly bedtime reminder.
But anyway, so yeah, till next week, Nick,
Tyler.
Joe.
Shannon.
and we'll see
Corey
you all
already
a
left.
little bit later. I will be streaming whatever the fuck we end up playing here in a bit. So
I might stream too. It depends. We'll see.
I'll watch.
Bye.
We're gonna play Apex.
Probably.
What?
If we play Apex, Shannon's gonna get so mad.
I just already know because I haven't played it so long. I'm gonna be messing up.
Motherfucker!
Are we actually off the air?
End stream.